welcome you all to my channel Triple Encyclopedia. And in my last video I have explained about why transmission line voltages are multiples of 11, that is 11 kV, 22 kV, 33 kV, 66 kV, 132 kV and also 220 kV. And in that the main reason behind that voltages multiples of 11 is voltage drop in the transmission line due to the transmission line resistances. And in the comment section of that video, viewers have asked about why 400 kV is not multiples of 11, that is the transmission line voltage is not multiples of 11. Up to 220 kV, the voltage drop in the transmission line is not exactly 10%. Sometimes it may be less than 10% or more than 10%. And the engineer pick up the nearest and approximate voltage drop value is 10%. And that 10% drop is compensated by increasing the sending voltage as 10%, so that the receiving end the required voltage is obtained. And another one reason why the transmission line voltages are multiples of 11 up to 220 kV means normally in earlier days the insulator disc are designed with a rating of voltage rating of 11 kV, and based on that voltage rating of the insulator disc, the transmission line and the transformers are designed. So that is the another one main reason why the voltages are 11 kV, 22 kV, 33 kV and etc. And if you are going for 400 kV transmission line, 765 kV and also above that voltages are considered as the extra high voltages. So for the EHV transmission line, if voltage is high means automatically in that particular line the current may be very low, and the 10% loss is also not considered in that particular EHV line. And in that EHV line, for compensation of some reactances, we are using the FACS devices like shunt capacitor, series capacitor and shunt inductance. These are all the compensating devices used for improving the power factor and also used for compensating the voltage drop in the transmission line. It is considered for EHV lines, that is from 400 kV to about 760 kV also. So that 400 kV is not multiples of 11, right? Up to 220 kV we can consider the voltage drop of the transmission line as 10%, approximately 10%, so that the voltages are multiples of 11. And 400 kV and above that voltages are extra high voltages. So in that places the voltage drop is compensated by using the compensating devices. So that's why the voltage drop is not considered for EHV line, and that 400 kV and 765 kV, these are all not multiples of 11. And another one question also asked by one viewer in that comment section of last video, that is the transmission line voltage is multiples of 11 due to the form factor, that is 1.11. For sinusoidal voltages, AC voltages, the form factor value is 1.11. If we are multiplying the value of 1.11 with the 10 kV, we can get 11 kV, 11.1 kV. And if you are multiplying the 1.1 form factor with 20 kV, we can get 22.2 kV. So like that, if you are multiplying the value of 1.11 with some 120 kV, we are getting 133.2 kV. But actually, if you are considering the voltage drop as 10%, if you are increasing the voltage 10% at the sending end, so that 110% of the 120 kV is nothing but 132 kV. But if you are considering the form factor, what will happen, that 120 kV into form factor 1.11 will give 133.2 kV. That is not a correct value, right? So for considering the form factor, and we are saying that transmission line voltage is multiples of 11, it is not a correct explanation. So there are 2 points. First one is we are considering the drop, so that is the voltage drop in the transmission line, so that the transmission line voltages are multiples of 11 up to 220 kV. Beyond that value, the drop is less, and also the drop is compensated by using compensating devices, so that the voltages are not multiples, that is the EHV voltages are not multiples of 11. Okay, so these are all some explanation, that is the correct explanation about some doubt asked by viewers in that last video comment section. Okay, if you like this video, just subscribe our channel and share to your friends. Thank you and all.